Anastasia 5-1 down on board number 2 and looking like she's heading out of the competition. Gary Welding, though, is through. Good performance from him against John Kaczynski. He's with Rod Harrington.
Gary, well done. That's a big win over a big name player, John Kaczynski.
Yeah, I was confident, but you've got to do the business when you get up here, and I felt great as soon as I walked up, so I thought I played reasonable. I don't think John played his best game, but you still got to beat him, and I just took my chances when I got him.
Yeah, we've seen you on the big stage before in the Grand Prix and the World Championships itself as well. Do those experiences help you?
Oh yeah, well, John's the same. John's been in the World Championships. I might have been in a few more tournaments than John on the big stage, but you're more comfortable than the young lads who's coming through. They've got a bit of nerves, but we have nerves as well, but we don't show them as much as what they do.
Pretty much a local tournament for you as well, obviously down the road from St Helens. Plenty of lads in here supporting you tonight?
Yeah, I've got a few. I've got all the lads over there. So, Saint supporters, that's the main thing. But I made up. I was quite confident of the draw I got, but the next draw, it's a tough draw, the next one, but I'll be all right, I think.
Good luck, Gary.
Cheers, thanks very much.
Another big name celebrating on board number 3, the 2004 winner, Roland Sholton. A 6-1 victory for him.
Roland, with the exception of your opponent, Derek Williams, I think everyone here was delighted to see you playing well again. How are you? How is the shoulder, first of all?
Well, the shoulder is still hanging, and I think for myself it takes another couple of months just before I'm back to where I used to be. It takes a long time. I haven't got any rhythm yet, so that's what I'm working on right now. I'm slowing the game down, not on purpose, but just to keep my arm going and everything else. But I'm feeling well actually, and hopefully I can notice in the practice that I can practice longer for a longer period of time before I get tired and before my muscles start aching and the darts go all over the place. That there is improvement, so that's what I'm hoping for, and hopefully within the next, like I said, 6 to 8 weeks, it will be becoming better.
People talk about the format of this tournament, which is pretty much relentless. Is that harder with the shoulder, or does it loosen up if you play a couple of games a night?
Well, I've got a couple of hours rest now, and then I've got to play again, so in that respect it will be fine for me, as long as the format ain't too long, because that's what I'm not up to yet.
Just finally, you won this great tournament back in 2004. Yep. Does it bring back happy memories to be back in the Reebok tonight, Roland?
Oh, I know I'm capable of winning it, no matter what. That's why I kept on playing. That's why it took so long for me to get back to where I am. If I would have taken me time and wouldn't have taken a couple of months off, then I probably wouldn't have been here, missed this event, where I thought, no, I'm capable of winning this, no matter which state you're in.
Good luck.
Thanks very much.
Good to see Roland Sean back out on board number 5. That's Ian Critchett. Sudden death shootout there. He's from Portsmouth, putting out Kevin Bear. Board number 8, man from York, jumping around there. Mark Judrell putting out the Smurthwaite 6-2. And John McGuirk, county player from Hemel Hempstead, comfortable 6-2 victory over Stuart Pickles. Anastasia on the verge of heading out of the competition. Let's hear from Rod Studd and find out how she's faring.
Well, she's hanging on in there, Dave. This time last year, remember, she was 4-0 down to Robert Thornton to get to the final leg. Well, she was 5-1 down here and got it back to 5-2 now with a 20 checkout after Andy Roberts had missed a double top for the match, and he's just missed another match dart as well. So Anastasia on 16-8 to check this out and get back within a couple of legs. One last start at 4-4 and she's missed it, and that could be her last starts in this UK Open. Andy Roberts just composing himself, looking for this 8-8, and he gets it. Well, Andy Roberts withstood a little bit of a fight back there, but in the end, the Russian starlet is out and Andy Roberts is through, 6 legs to 2.
Here we'll be playing Steve Beaton. Rod Harrington, disappointing for Anastasia. Good performance from Andy Roberts, who would have felt a bit of pressure playing her.
Oh, big pressure, Dave. I mean, Anastasia just had 3 darts to make it 5-3. You can't afford to miss in this standard of darts nowadays, and she'll learn from it. But Andy Roberts, a sigh of relief.
Hey, look who's on board number 1 right now.
My old mate. Yeah, Gary Mawson had a right go at me last year, you remember, because I don't think I'd slagged him off at all. I just hadn't mentioned him too much and the way he was playing, but he looks pretty cool up there tonight, I must admit.
The Rafa Benitez lookalike who reached the final 12 months ago. He'll be feeling a bit of pressure, the weight of expectation on his shoulders. Very different when you've reached a final coming into this competition 12 months on.
Oh, certainly. I mean, he's lucky not being asked to the qualifier, but he's got a qualifier, so he has got the scoring power and the finishing power over him. So he should be feeling fairly relaxed up there at the moment.
And there he goes. Takes the first leg in pretty convincing style.
Yeah, I mean, that's a pretty tidy leg as well. I mean, it's always nice to get that first leg under your belt, hit the first double, and he'll be comfortable now. And of course, that first leg was against the throw.
He's got a lot of family in this part of the world, feels at home here, which is important.
Yeah, he does. I mean, as I say, he comes from Canada originally, and then he now moved to America. And he's been a good player for probably, I've known Gary for somewhere near 20 years he's been on the circuit, so he doesn't lack the experience of this big stage.
What about Darren Weaver, his opponent? Televised debut, qualified through the plough-in Doncaster, playing on the main stage. Tough for him.
Yeah, I mean, Dave, this is, perhaps his 5 minutes of fame. He may go on to be a good dart player, but it is hard up there for the first time on that big stage. The one thing that will get to him more than anything is the heat. It's over 100 degrees on that big stage, and that's the one thing, because the grip on the dart is different.
You can see he's aiming a little bit high at the moment. Is that partly because of that, do you think?
Definitely, yeah. I mean, when you're on that big stage, you don't want to start. You actually think about making a fool of yourself and what have you, so you're trying a little bit too hard, which makes you throw the dart a bit harder, and that's exactly what this Weaver is doing. When he's starting to pull him a little bit now, so that's a sign of not having a great grip and a little bit nervous.
Yeah, the adrenaline really must take its toll.
Oh, definitely. I mean, we've all been through it, that's for sure. But Gary looks pretty cool now. He should just, as I would say, stay straight, and he should win this comfortable.
All right, we'll head over to Sid Waddell, who's in commentary. Rod, you're heading that way as well.
Thanks very much, Dave and Rod. Yes, Weaver, young talent, former youth star. To see the release, very fast wrist, and what a character. Didn't have his passport last year, wasn't going to be letting the country. Came here and terrified everybody, as I was saying, Rod, a streak sometimes on the cards. He had a 6-0 win at one stage. People started talking last year about Mawson. Made the final, creditable loss of 11-7 to Wade.
He had a great performance last year, did Gary. As I said at the top of the show there, he had a go at me because I didn't praise him enough, but he looks pretty cool up there now. All he's got to do, Sid, is stay straight, and he should be okay in this game.
Mawson on a 3-darter, what a character. 97, remember, kissed Phil Taylor's feet after an 8-0 zapping at the match play. Looking at 60 now. 60 leaves. The ball for 2-zip. Ooh, lost the line. Opponent on a 2-darter with us.
Yeah, he is, but this early on, Mawson leaves a double, but now this is a big shot for young Weaver. If he can take this out, it's against the throw. He wants double 90, and what a shot. This will calm him down.